everyone. Today we are here at Mansi Agrawal ma'am's place and we will be having a quick conversation with her to learn more about her journey.
I know I need to provide to him a future that he deserves to have. I know I need to make my life the best version of whatever it can be so that I'm able to provide him the support and the motivation he will need to go on. So I think one of the reasons I do what I do, one of the reasons I hustle and struggle as hard as I do, is because छोराको लागि मलाई एउटा छुट्टै खालको इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोभाइड गर्ने इच्छा छ जुन मैले पाएन होला. Speaking to my mother, habit na bhanu, it's more like a requirement, it's more like oxygen, it's what keeps me going. Ani mamusanga kaile 3 minute kura huncha, kaile आधी घण्टा कुरा huncha. But the point is just being close to my mother, appreciating and being grateful for the blessing that I have, that is my mother, and just knowing that I have that one person who is going to be there for me no matter what is the biggest mindset shift for me. I'm grateful I have a mother who I can rely on 100%. Ani, this is the one thing I think that helps me more than meditation, working out, everything put together. Just knowing that she's there. Definition जति ग्रो गर्छ हजुरको लागि त्यति मान्छे पनि सँगै ग्रो गर्नुहुन्छ. Woman professional, I don't think I ever felt a direct bias. Indirectly probably होला. धेरै चोटि यस्तो भएको थियो, सुरुमा हुन्थ्यो. I would go in somewhere for a training and I would see there are 40 men and I'm the only female speaker or I'm the only woman in that entire room. त्यस्तो हुन्थ्यो, but I never let that stop me. I always took it positively because honestly, people were very positive as well. They never really discriminated just because I was a female trainer or a speaker. I didn't really face that at all. मलाई discrimination अथवा मलाई कहीं गाह्रो किन भयो, नेपाली राम्रोसँग बोल्न नसकेर, इन्डियाबाट किन आउनु भयो, किन हाम्रो देशमा, त्यस्तो सुरुमा हुन्थ्यो. अब चाहिँ हुँदैन because people have probably realized that यो मन त नेपाली नै हो हैन. People probably trust that I have genuine love for this country. So yeah, त्यो चाहिँ सकिया छ. There was actually an incident where a college student sent me a lot of very derogatory remarks and comments on Viber years ago. किन तपाई इंडियन हुनुहुन्छ यताउता के, and I didn't know how to deal with it. किन मैले केही पनि गरेको थिएन. Of course I reported it, but after that I just told myself I will continue to do what I want to do. I will strive to be the best in whatever I can be, and then we will let the world decide what I'm doing with my life. अनि I think त्यो कुराले मलाई त्यति धेरै फरक पारेन पछि. अहिलेसम्म आएको छैन, 3 महिनामा आउनेवाला छ, पछि भन्छु कस्तो हुन्छ. No, I never felt a lot of bias. I never felt a huge stereotype. I was not breaking a lot of barriers being a woman. I think for me the barriers were more internal and more social rather than professional. मलाई त्यस्तो barriers as a woman professional भएर कसैले मलाई काम दिएन अथवा ट्रस्ट गरेन त्यति धेरै मलाई त्यस्तो फिल भएन. I left my 9 to 5 job in 2015. मेरो छोरा चाहिँ 1 वर्षको थियो. अनि त्यतिखेर I was scared. But here's the thing, at that point I did not leave my job to build a personal brand. At that point of time I left my job because मेरो छोरा सानो थियो. I could not handle it, and at that point of time my favorite thing in the world was photography. So I wanted to dedicate more time to photography. Tara, I only left my 9 to 5. It was a 9 to 6, by the way. I only left my 9 to 6 job when I managed to make more money as a photographer working on the weekends rather than getting whatever I was at the job. So मैले risk त लिए तर calculated risk लिए. Probably I shouldn't have been so scared because it all worked out for me. You're very kind to think that सुरुमा मात्र नर्भसनेस हुन्थ्यो. नर्भसनेस चाहिँ आज पनि हुन्छ. बट सुरुमा पनि आज पनि भोलि पनि आई थिङ्क मेरो एउटा मात्र मन्त्र हुन्छ टु प्रिपेयर अगेन्स्ट द्याट नर्भसनेस एन्ड द्याट इज ओभर प्रिपरेसन. स्टेजमा जान अगाडि आई बिलिभ नट इन प्रिपरेसन बट इन ओभर प्रिपरेसन. किन? When you're on stage, you are vulnerable. यहाँ चाहिँ हामी यो टक गरिरहेछौँ, मिस्टेक भयो भने काट्न पाइन्छ, मिस्टेक भयो भने कट एडिट गर्न सकिन्छ. स्टेजमा हुँदा you are vulnerable because everybody is judging you every single second. There are no edits, there's no fancy stuff to really grab the attention. It is just you, the mic, your energy and the people there. There are 100,000 things that you cannot control on stage. The only thing you can control is what you are saying, how you're saying it and how prepared you are. So stage ma jana agadi nervousness aile pani huncha, धेरै चोटी हुन्छ, तर the only way to deal with that is to be not good, to be amazing and to be over prepared every single day. त्यो मात्र तरिका हो. दुई तरिकाको कुरा छ यसमा. In one way, it's very challenging. I understand my privilege. I got an education. My parents were very, very clear. छोरीहरूलाई पढाउनुपर्छ, राम्रोसँग पढाउनुपर्छ. म अलिकता लकी भएँ, अलिकता प्रिभिलेज छ, यो कुरा चाहिँ म बुझ्छु हैन. मैले पढ्न सकेँ, मैले आफ्नो कुरा अगाडि राख्न सकेँ, मैले काम गर्ने क्षमता पनि आफ्नो बनाएँ होला पक्कै पनि. मेरो इन्भाइरोमेन्ट पनि मैले त्यस्तो पाएको, त्यसले गर्दा मलाई सजिलो भयो. सबैको लागि मलाई आज पनि थाहा छ त्यति राम्रो वातावरण हुँदैन. कतिजनाले आफ्नो खोजेको सब्जेक्ट पढ्न सक्नुहुन्न, कतिजनाले पढेपछि पनि त्यस्तो परिवार पाउनुहुन्न जहाँ काम गर्न सजिलो हुन्छ. So there are lots of challenges still, yet because I have been a part of the workforce for the last 20 years, I understand things are a lot better than what they were. The world I entered as a young professional and the world that the next generation is entering is completely different. We had no internet, we had no way of learning new things, connecting with people, networking. There was so much that was closed at that time. Aajako dinma opinions are shared in an easier way. Opinions are respected. We have so much more sense of compassion and tolerance and empathy. All of those help. Tara, I still understand my privilege and I know it's not the same for everybody. Sajilo pani cha, garo pani cha, duitai cha. If you want to be a confident leader, it doesn't matter whether you want to be a leader of a bank, a leader of your own company, a leader of an educational institution, a leader of anything. Sabhanda avashyak kura to build up leadership skills is to continuously push yourself out of your comfort zone to do things that are not easy for you. So if you want to build up your leadership skills, travel alone. If you want to build up your leadership skills, nobody is going to say, "Hey, तपाईले कलेजमा राम्रो गर्नुभयो, tomorrow you can be the CEO of my bank." त्यो चाहिँ हुनेवाला छैन. You got to put in the work to build up new skills, all of which will add up to make you a better leader tomorrow. And those skills come with doing things that are not familiar to you. That's going to help you have the strong mindset needed for leadership. Unusual. Everything seems usual to me because I'm giving it all the time. Maybe the one tip I tell people is be over prepared. Don't prepare, be over prepared. It might be unusual because we focus so much on authenticity. There are authenticity and preparation ma धेरै फरक छ. You can be super authentic, you can be super honest, you can be super true, yet you can be over prepared. So मेरो एउटा unusual tip possibly होला, तर be over prepared. Dress up in a way that makes you feel confident, not comfortable. A lot of us focus on comfort, and yes, comfort is super important. You saw me when I was here 10 minutes ago, I was wearing red chappals. But just the fact that I'm here on camera, I would want to make a good impression and I would dress for confidence, not for comfort. thinking partner for you, provided you know how to prompt it well. Embarrassing छैन, funny छ. And strangely, यो मेरो nightmare को एकदमै त्यो हुन्थ्यो. I always used to feel, कुनै न कुनै दिन, what if I forget I have a speech? क्या? अनि अस्ति मसँग भएको थियो January 28 को कुरा हो, यो वर्षकै. I had a speech, I thought, on the 29th of Jan. Okay? 28th of Jan, 2:10 I got a call. Ma'am, हामी सबै पुगिसके, हजुर बाटोमै हुनुहुन्छ. I'm like, बाटोमा के को लागि? Ma'am, तपाईको स्पीच अहिले 10 मिनेटमा. I was like, नजिस्काउनु न, किन मलाई हार्ट अट्याक दिइराख्नु भएको छ सर? त्यो त भोलि हो नि. And he's like, हैन म्याम, आज हो. And I started shaking. I remember I had just brushed my teeth. मैले नुहाएको पनि थिएन हैन. I took out त्यो सेम like the previous day लगाएको लुगा बाहिर थियो. त्यो लुगा लगाएर 2 मिनेटमा मेकअप गरेर म पुगे. And I went. I reached 4 minutes before we were supposed to start. And I managed to do a great job in fact. त्यो पुरै कुराले मलाई यतिको एउटा ट्रमा पनि दिएको छ. Because I used to think, कुनै न कुनै दिन म बिर्सिन सक्छु, के होला त्यो दिन. And it actually happened to me. Hopefully it's never going to happen again, but it was really funny because I kept trying to tell him, sir, मलाई नजिस्काउनु न, कहाँ अहिले पुग्नु भयो, भोलि हो स्पिच. हैन म्याम, आज छ, WhatsApp check गर्नु. And then it was just crazy. What was crazier was that I managed to reach there, and then I asked him, sir, आजको topic के हो त? I was that unprepared, but because it was a topic that I was super comfortable with, I went, I did a 3-hour talk without any problem at all, and I was super confident, proud and happy as well. यदि हजुर स्टेजमा हुनुहुन्छ अनि कुनै कारणले audience distracted भयो, there are 4 things you can do. Number 1, ask a question. The moment you ask a question to members in the audience, they have no choice but to get connected with you and come back to what you're saying. Euta prashna sodhne. Number 2, if you know the names of people who are distracted, don't point it out. Don't say, hey, you listen to me. No. Just say, and you know what? Shruti was telling me last time. Afno naam sunna bitike, even in an indirect way, they will come back and they will pay attention to what you're saying again. तर यदि धेरैजना distracted हुनुहुन्छ, make them do an activity. Change them. Change what they are doing. If they are sitting, make them stand up. Do something and come back. Change their body language. You will see the attention will come back to you. What I also really like to do is make eye contact with the very people who are not paying attention. That makes a difference. Or I walk up to people, especially if it's a training session, and I make sure I stand close to them, speak to them, and they get engaged again into what I'm saying.
Toastmasters or stand-up comedy?
Toastmasters. I've done 8 stand-up shows. I'm terrible.
One book that changed your mindset?
The 5 a.m. Club at that time. Recently, I can't think of a specific book. I like Naval Ravikant.
Mentor one person in history?
Not in history, but if there's one person I want to work with, not a dead person or a historical person, I want to work with Mark Zuckerberg. He really needs to work on a few things. He's good, but he can still do better.
Your comfort food?
Anything with aloo. I love aloo. Potatoes. Any form of potatoes. Mashed potatoes, aloo dum, samosa, momo ma aloo haldinu tyo pani man parcha. Any form of aloo.
Newari khaza or thakali?
Thakali, Dedo. I am Dedo king, totally.
Swimming or traveling?
You've done your research well. I can't choose. Ooh, I'll tell you what. Traveling with swimming. How? Highway ma ek chutti. This is amazing, okay? हामी पोखराबाट फर्किरहेको थिएँ. I was driving. अनि मेरो गाडीलाई चार्ज गर्नको लागि हामी एउटा रिसोर्टमा रुके. त्यहाँ 2 घण्टा स्विमिङ गरेँ, गाडी पनि चार्ज भयो. I think that's the kind of stuff I love. Swimming while traveling.
AI, threat or a tool?
Tool.
Virtual workshop or in person?
In person. Always. Always. Forever.
Followers or influence?
Influence.
LinkedIn or Instagram?
LinkedIn.
Famous or authentic?
Both. Because your personal brand is determined by the size of people that know you and by how aligned you are to what you want to share. Both.
The most common lie people tell in their LinkedIn bios?
I made 6 figures last month. I mean, you did, but I don't really trust you that much.
One thing Nepal has better than the rest of the world?
people.
Public speaking superpower you wish you had.
I wish I could speak in many more languages. I speak 6 languages, but if I could just pick up any language in the world, I know I would connect differently with people all over the world. I wish I had the superpower of learning any language like that.
Nervousness or overconfidence?
What I have? Both.
Favorite public speaker of all time?
Barack Obama. Also Sushmita Sen.
Stage or camera?
Stage.
LinkedIn or YouTube?
LinkedIn.
TEDx or corporate?
Corporate training.
Mansi Agrawal in one hashtag.
Genuinely passionate. I think that's the one word. Yeah. I will be biased when I say this, but I think the one skill that people will need to have will be communication. We all know AI आइरहेछ, आइसक्या छ, आइरहेछ पनि हैन, अब त आइ नै सक्या छ. What is going to really matter is that हामी AI सँग लड्न सक्दैन, भिड्न सक्दैन. हामी AI सँग कम्पिटिसन गर्न सक्दैन. What can we do? AI लाई टुल बनाउने, त्योसँग कम्पिटिसन नगरेर आफ्नो ह्युम्यानिटी, आफ्नो ह्युमन भोइस, आफ्नो कनेक्सन गर्ने केपेबिलिटी, अबिलिटीलाई अझै अगाडि बढाउने. I would say, and maybe I'm biased, but communication is not going to be less, but more important tomorrow because we will need the human connections more and more. That's why I would think if anybody can learn how to communicate, they can become leaders in their field. You are a doctor, great. Communicate better with your patients, you'll become a great doctor. You'll become a better known doctor. You're an engineer, great. Communicate well with people, pitch properly in front of people, you will be able to get funding. So for every profession, no matter what you do, communication is like that noon. के त्यही प्रोफेसनलाई मिठो बनाउन सक्छ, त्यही प्रोफेसनमा आफूलाई अझै अगाडि बढाउन सक्छ.
Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for more content like this. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to VocalPanda.